Welcome back to my channel, Michelle Lives Well. We are 11 days into our No Spend March challenge. This is where we have agreed to not spend our money on anything that is non-essential. So basically only paying the bills that we have to pay, getting our toiletries, the things that we absolutely have to purchase, and saving our coins and also saving our carbs by staying out of fast food lines, quickie marts, gas stations. I'm coming in to check in on y'all to see how things are going and to offer up some tips that I find useful for myself during these type of challenges. Tell me in the comment section below, how has it been going for you? Has it been a struggle or has it been easier than you thought? How many coins have you saved so far? What have you really noticed about your spending as it relates to food or anything else that you have been used to spending your money quite frequently without even noticing it? I'm just curious, what has been going on with you throughout the month of March for these 11 days? What happens to me when I go through these type of challenges? It's always easier for me throughout the week. And then it's something about that Friday. When it comes to Friday and going into the weekend, it's like I want all the things that I have earned and I deserve. Do anybody else feel me with what I'm saying out there? Like, I've been rocking it out at work. I've been rocking out with my business. I've been rocking out with my family, my personal goals with this challenge. And so then on Friday, it'd be like, okay, we're going into the weekend. Friday, I earned it. I deserve it. And then all of these cravings start coming. All of the temptations are like I'm super hyper aware of all the things that I'm staying away from. Can any of y'all relate to that? Like, do anybody else feel me with those type of struggles when it comes to you setting a goal? Like, I want to celebrate, I want to enjoy my weekend, right? And so when those things come, what do you do? Since I've been 18, learned it from my own journey of health and wellness. So what I have done, my number one thing, when I'm being extremely strict with something that I normally get to have something and then I'm taking it away because I want to do a quick cut for whatever reason, or I'm doing a challenge. I'm super aware of all the ways that I can be enticed. Okay. Super aware of all the ways that I can be enticed. And for you all and me, humans, we have to be aware of all of the marketing and advertising schemes out here. Listen, they target your five senses. To get at your five senses is the number one strategy these marketing and advertising organizations and companies use to get you, to entice you, to pull you in, to pull your mind in, to pull your taste buds in, to have you desiring things that you didn't even think that you wanted before you seen it, heard it, smelled it, or tasted it, right? Most times we make our decision on what we're going to eat before we ever taste it. Things that we want to buy, we want it before we ever go to the store to get it because we are being enticed. It's 24 round the clock intrusive marketing and advertising, and they are very, very okay, they are on it. It's just plain disrespectful. They are going in full force, trying to entice you to buy, to make you think that you have to buy all these things that they are trying to sell you, right? And it's like your five senses are just overwhelmed. And so we're just going after all these things. And again, all of our millions is just going out of our bank accounts. It's going out of our pocket. We have to be aware. So what do I do? Listen, I'm like this. See no evil, hear no evil, taste no evil, and smell no evil. Okay? That's what I do. Okay? It'd be like this. I'm straight like this. Okay? See no evil, hear no evil, smell and taste no evil. Okay? As much as possible. So that is what I do. Now, how do I do that? I stay away from TV commercials, okay? And even if I'm watching something on YouTube or Netflix or Hulu or whatever like that, I am quickly trying to figure out ways to get away from those commercials because they come up. And if you ever have been in the gym or you've been listening to your Spotify or whatever, have you noticed that when you're in those places, You get the most food advertisements. They pop up like nonstop. So I'm like this with my headphones. I'm taking my headphones out or my earbuds out. I'm looking at the other screen that don't have that crap on the screen. Like I'm looking in the mirror. I'm looking anywhere where they're not popping up those commercials while you working out, causing you to want something to eat that you ain't got no business eating, right? It's not going to help you, but it entices you like to the upteenth power. So my ears, I'm taking off my headphones. Anything that I see when I'm on my computer or my TV, quickly turn it off. When I'm in the car driving in the radio stations, they play it. And a commercial come on, twist, turn, hit the next button. I am getting off of that. You're not going to try to trick me and trap me and get me to get what you want me to get that I don't need to get. Because I'm keeping my millions and you're trying to get me for my millions. So no. Okay? And then I go as far as to drive on different routes. So I live in an area where I am surrounded by fast food joints. I'm surrounded by quickie marts and gas stations and shopping plazas and all that. It's like nonstop. My neighborhood is flooded with it. So what I do is take some back routes. So I'm not even enticed by it. I'm just seeing all the houses, right? And by doing that, I keep my focus on what I want. I keep my focus on my why. My why is to do some amazing things for community. And I can't do that if all my money at fast food restaurants and department stores and quickie marts and all these other retail places out here. I can't do what I am destined to do for communities. This might just be for a 30-day right now, but this is a nice boost in my savings towards my future goals. So keeping that why in front of you when you are being enticed, and by any means necessary, find a way to block out all that evil that's trying to enter your system, try to take over your mind, try to take over your senses, and try to get you to buy things that you really never wanted if you never saw the advertisements. So that is my biggest tip for you guys. With the fast food joints, with these quickie marts, with these weekend habits that I have had since I was a younger girl. Really, when we started eating at fast food restaurants or whatever, Trailer House was my spot on the weekend. And then it became B&M's. If you in Cleveland, you know what I'm talking about. Trailer House on 105 in between St. Clair and Superior. Used to love good old Polish boy with some fries and some coleslaw and some barbecue sauce with some wings on the side with the sauce. And then if I wanted a pound cake with my grape soda, that was my meal, okay? You ain't hear no vegetable up in there. No vegetable up in there. No fruits up in there. It was fried, diet laid to the side. And that was my go-to on a Friday. And when I was clubbing, it was rallies at 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? It was a double barbecue bacon sandwich with a Fruitopia. Was that Fruitopia? Yeah, with a Fruitopia, okay? And that's when it used to be a supersized cup, all right? With some fresh fries. You know, Rally got them seasoned fries. For those of you that's not from Cleveland or people that call it Rallies, y'all might call it Checkers, okay? When I went down south with my homegirl, their Rallies was Checkers, but it was the same menu, the same food and everything like that. It's all fried, dilated to the side. So because I know that those are what I consider to be my kryptonites, right? The things that is poisoning me, the things that is keeping me from my greatness, from my superpowers. This is tip number 2 to remind you. I go to the grocery store to purchase those items that are replicas of what I would get at a fast food restaurant. My goodness, all of a sudden, this past year, it's been like Chipotle everything. Like every other day I want Chipotle. Like every other day is Chipotle. Or it's Kung Fu Panda. That's what I call Panda Express, for people that don't know Panda Express. So Panda Express or Chipotle, those are like my two go-to fast food runs. My 2 go-to fast food runs. And like I could care less about Rallies. McDonald's don't even taste the same as it did when we were younger. Burger King, all that stuff, like it really tastes like crap food. So I don't have taste buds, my desires, it doesn't even taste the same. And so I don't crave that anymore. What I really crave is that Kung Fu Panda, okay? That Beijing beef with them super greens, okay? That right there, ooh, Beijing beef with super greens at Kung Fu Panda. And my Chipotle Bowl, my thing be loaded. It be loaded. I mean, be falling over. Those are my 2 choices when I go to fast food restaurants. And because I know after I had that long week, like I told you guys, and those of you that can relate, have that long week of rocking things out, knocking things off your tasks, accomplishing things, sticking to things, then it's like the weekend come, you want to celebrate. And I also think that stems from when I used to party a lot in my younger days. It was like we worked all week to party all weekend. Can anybody else relate? Okay. So I think it's still that type of cultural trend habit that I still have in me, even though I haven't clubbed in years. It's still that habit, that mindset, that behavior that it's like it's the natural progression of my week. So being serious and hyper focused on goals Monday through Friday, and then Friday evening, Saturday, and then Sunday is getting prepared for the next Monday, or the next week. But it's like that's my natural progression. And so because I know that's what it is, I've had to do things to combat that. I went to my favorite grocery store, Aldi, and purchased all of the ingredients that I would normally get in my Chipotle Bowl. This is my homemade Chipotle Bowl. So right here, this is exactly how I make it at Chipotle too. Right here is my brown rice. Right here is my black beans. Then I have a micro green mixture, and it also got some spinach up in there, some chard up in there. You see that? I have some pico de gallo. I have some guacamole. I have my chicken in here, my Chipotle flavor grilled chicken that they sell at Aldi. What else I got here? I think that might be it. Oh, can you see it? These are my crispy jalapeno chips. Also got them from Aldi. I think that might be it. But look at all that diversity. Look at that diversity. Look at the amazing colors in my Chipotle bowl. Okay, it smells amazing. So I'm going to tear this up, but I'm not that hungry, and I can't even eat all of this. And just like when I go to Chipotle, my bowl be about this huge, but it's like that oblong type of shape. And they got to really force down the top. So I'm going to tear this up, but look at that. Okay. And that's more than enough. If this was just me eating on this could stretch really for 3 meals. I can eat this for 3 meals. Okay. And I even got those spinach wraps that y'all seen in there. So I can have this as a salad, like right now. It's a Chipotle bowl, but I can scoop some of this and put it in a burrito and have it. I can put it on top of some taco shells if I want to have it like that. I can do all type of things with this. So for me, I really don't have to stress about Chipotle. I can make it at home. And there's many different ways you can make your Chipotle bowl. You can put all different type of ingredients in it. But this is what I went to go get to be really, really close to what I would eat. And I also got like my red sauces that I put on here to give it a little bit more heat. I like spicy food, okay? So I put a little bit more heat on this here. And enjoy this. And this is going to be my Friday dinner, all right? And then to go into my Saturday dinner. So I have what I need, because Sunday I really don't stress about or have temptations with fast food. But it's Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturdays are really like fast food days. And so this is my trick to combat that, to trick myself to be able to enjoy some good eats at home. I'm controlling the cost. I'm cutting that cost down, because when you think about it, when you go to fast food restaurants, you're buying something for one meal. And you spend, like my Chipotle bowl cost me a nice little grip, okay, $10 plus. But when I go to the grocery store, even if it costs, $15 compared to $10, I get to have that over multiple meals. So essentially, I am saving money by going to the grocery store to purchase my food, rather than going to the Quickie Mart, a gas station, or a fast food restaurant to purchase these quick on-the-go foods. They might be quick and convenient, but they do lifelong damage to your body, to your system. You can do this. Go to the grocery store and get your ingredients and throw this thing together and whip it up in the kitchen and come up with your own creation, so that way it could be close or even better than what you purchase at fast food restaurants and these other Quickie Mart stores. Okay, so with that, we are going to close out this Freedom Friday on day 11 of our challenge. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys go and prepare your own Chipotle Bowl or whatever it is you prepare to ward off your temptation of fast food restaurants and Quickie Mart spots. I hope this was helpful to you all. I hope that it gave you some new ideas on ways to combat all these things that entice you when you have set boundaries and restrictions on yourself, so that you can make sure that you live a full life of wellness. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the weather. Remember to get out and be amongst God's beautiful creation. It's so much life to live. So we want to make sure that we are living life well, with intention, on purpose, and from the inside out. All right. Be well, everyone. And I'll see you next Wednesday on Wholeness Wednesdays.